midnight drearies.
This is a work of fiction, a parody. Use of the actual product will not turn you into a zombie. Probably. Unlike social media. But that TikTok lady is a horrible human being. In our opinion. So she can suck a shoggoth.
It was a typical Friday night at Freddy's, the local diner where the food was cheap, greasy, and delicious. The only thing that was different was the introduction of a new sauce. Pink sauce. The diner's cook, an eccentric man named Edgar, had ordered a bottle from some crazy bitch on TikTok, and everyone who tried it seemed to love it. So he ordered as many bottles from her as he could get. The sauce was a bright pink color and had a tangy sweet flavor. But soon, something strange started happening to the people who ate the pink sauce. They would start to feel sick and dizzy, and their eyes would turn a bright glowing pink. Then, they would start to act strange, almost zombie-like, and their hair would turn a shocking shade of pink. And if that wasn't bad enough, pink zit berries would begin growing on their heads, almost like a twisted crown of thorns. No one knew what was causing this strange transformation, but rumors started to spread that the pink sauce was cursed. People who had eaten it began disappearing, and the ones who remained had become isolated and terrified. One night, a group of teenagers decided to investigate the pink sauce and see if they could uncover the truth behind the curse. They snuck into the diner after it had closed for the night, armed with flashlights and a determination to get to the bottom of these terrible food poisoning incidents. As they made their way to the kitchen, they could hear strange noises coming from behind the door. It sounded like someone was moaning and groaning, and they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. When they finally reached the kitchen, they were horrified by what they saw. The cooks and waiters who had eaten the pink sauce were now full-blown zombies, with glowing pink eyes and pink hair. The zit berries on their heads had grown so large that they were bursting with pink pus and blood. The teenagers tried to run, but it was too late. The zombies had spotted them, and they were coming for them. The group split up, each running in a different direction in an attempt to escape the zombies. One of the teenagers, a boy named Jack, ran into the diner's basement. He thought he would be safe there, but as he tried to find a place to hide, he stumbled upon a dark room filled with jars of pink sauce and an altar to tsathoggua. Edgar must be a priest of that hideous blob god. And the pink poison from witch talk must have been the tragic magic potion he needed to turn people into his undead slaves. Suddenly, Jack heard footsteps coming down the stairs, and he knew he had to hide. He quickly climbed into one of the empty shipping boxes and pulled the lid shut, hoping he would be able to wait out the zombie invasion. But as he sat there in the darkness, he could feel something strange happening to him. His skin started to itch, and he could feel a strange energy coursing through his body. He knew he had been infected with the pink sauce curse. But he had never eaten it. Wait a minute. Chelsea's fries. The last time they were at the diner she had gotten a side of the sauce for her fries. Jack had tried it and hated it, but forgotten about it. Whatever it was that had come down the stairs eventually wandered back up. Jack was starting to feel woozy and passed out. When he awoke, Jack had been reborn as a pink sauce zombie. His eyes glowed pink, and his hair had turned a shocking shade of pink. The zit berries on his head were now large and pulsing with energy, and he could feel the hunger for human flesh coursing through his veins. The pink contagion had spread. As Jack stepped out into the ruined world, he realized that he was no longer human. He was something else entirely, something that had been created by the cursed pink sauce. And as he looked out at the pink-hued world, a vaporwave apocalypse, he knew that he was not alone. There were others like him, other pink sauce zombies who had been reborn from the cursed sauce. Still semi-sentient, Jack led the others to MoistCritikal house, the YouTuber who had criticized their evil witch bitch TikTok creator. They forced bottles of pink sauce down his throat and he turned into one of them. The moral of the story is, maybe Congress should shut down TikTok. For it is a wicked place.